Welcome to Tales of the Ever After. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tales of the Ever After, a D&D actual play podcast about a group of adventurers finding out that the problem with Destiny is all the trauma that gets in your way. I'm Tyler Boroff. I'm your DM. I'm joined by my friends, including Lynn Shephard.
I don't do that. Come for me up front. Hey, I had a bit. The bit just went away. God damn it. Yeah, I play Stephanie. She's a level 8 swashbuckler who is now a speedy and has one more AC, so maybe I won't die as much.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm also joined by Randall Marsh.
Hello. What's up?
Oh my God. 20 episodes in.
Has it been that many?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing Alaric Thilden. I've got a sword that I almost never use. I mean, it's there and it glows, but like just carrying it around, sparring and stuff. Because I'm a warlock. That's how I roll. And I'm at level 8. Oh, the character's name's Alaric Thilden.
Fantastic. I'm also joined by Kate J. White.
Hey, I'm Kate J. White. I play Larsha Thilden, level 8, herbalist druid, sister of Alaric, the mushroom queen of Dulcia.
But I know a prostitute with that same title.
Lynn, what was your bit? What
Yeah,
background to you?
No, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter anymore?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
I do want to say, just for the audience, that we record all these episodes back to back, and we haven't been let out of Ty's recording studio for like a month now.
Yeah, we've been trapped here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It is December 11th, 2024 right now as we're recording this.
Mm-hmm. God, I hope next year goes well.
Ty says if we beat the big bad, then we get to go free. That was the deal.
The big bad was the friends we made along the way.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of deals, hey people, we have sponsors now. One sponsor. I shouldn't say sponsor. It's not plural yet. However, we're sponsored by Tabletop Loot. Kate and I were fortunate enough to meet the owner, Stephanie. Great name, by the way. And she was gracious enough to sponsor this episode of Tales of the Ever After. Tabletop Loot's pretty cool. You can find all sorts of different gadgets and gizmos for your tabletop adventures. They've got dice. They've got handmade loot. That's actually one of the tabs you can select on their website. They've got apparel.
Yeah, I mean, they have a sweatshirt that says, "Mind Goblin these gnats," and it's going to look great on Ho.
Kate and I both have dice sets that we use. I have this like black and red acrylic one. It's super sharp, so you can also use it like in case somebody tries to sneak in, Home Alone style. Throw these on the floor.
If we roll poorly, you put it in our hand and tell us to squeeze.
Yeah. I make you kneel on the floor on these until I'm ready to let you out.
Yeah, no, I went straight for the dice too because I can't resist shiny things. The liquid cores are always my jam. They have some really pretty ones.
You can also check out their subscriptions. They have monthly, quarterly. I think they even do like every other month subscription. So you get random packs of dice just delivered to you on a consistent basis, which is super cool. They also have Christmas gift boxes that you can check out. So you can get in on that now. Get the perfect gift for the nerds in your life.
Stephanie wrote a book. It's called Fortune.
What's the book about?
Fortune is a world in pieces. After a dark god now sleeping at its core tore the world asunder, his siblings did what they could to save what was left, attaching his long, shadowy limbs to the shattered pieces of the planet, holding them aloft. The world moved on, and those that survived adapted. War scratches at the surface as a chance meeting leads to a union of outcasts that could very well change the world or destroy it once and for all.
Wow, kind of like you lot.
Look.
This sounds familiar.
So this is why they sponsor us, because there's a lot of overlays here.
I didn't hear anything about a lovable pirate, so, you know.
You'll have to read the book to find out, which you can also find on their website. So check out tabletop-loot.com. You can also follow them on Instagram at tabletop.loot. Thanks, Tabletop Loot.
Thank you.
Well, last time we left you, you had met a group of merchants that have a caravan that they travel from Thailport out to an oasis about a day's travel away from Agored Kingdom. So far, nobody has any information about what Agored looks like. And the reason is, apparently there is a band of these red-tinged Atheel that attack anyone that approaches Agored Kingdom. So there's no maps. Nobody knows what that area looks like. No one's been able to figure it out. You went with this caravan as a 2-week journey. You passed out of the forest that surrounds Thale Port into the Fang Desert. About a week into this journey, you were beset by 2 young blue dragons. Lightning-infused dragons came and attacked the caravan. The group, Cathra, Rainy, Daisy, Natharia, and Xanders, were able to pretty much manhandle these dragons. In fact, Daisy, on a opportunity attack, took down one of the dragons that was trying to fly away. And during that time, one of the things that you'd been doing is sort of assessing, what's this group all about? So you'd been investigating during that week the people, the group that you're with. One of the things that you noticed, Stephanie, was that Natharia, the silver dragonborn, on a pretty consistent basis would go into one of the caravans and check something. During the dragon fight, you ran over to that caravan and started looking through all the crates. You did find the golden carrots. Stephanie, you're in the back of this caravan. Xander comes in to check on you. What are you in the middle of doing as Xander pulls the tarp aside and sees you with these crates open in the back?
If you're going to leave it open-ended for me, I'm picking up some of the carrots and I'm very viciously biting into them. And then I will turn to face him.
Alaric, this is a weird time to be eating carrots. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'm just a nervous eater. You see, I'm not a fan of combat and it makes me very anxious and I'd like to quell my fears with food. I'm sorry. I can pay you for these. What are these?
Those are carrots. Make either a deception or performance check.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Fuck. I understand. It's okay. The dragons are fine. Lark, it's okay. You don't need to pay us for anything. Understand. That can be pretty traumatic seeing dragons come out of nowhere and attack your friends like that. Why don't you take a couple of carrots? Come on out. Let's get you out of the caravan here.
The carrot van. I hop out.
As you jump down, he just puts his hand gently like on the back of your shoulder, and you feel this energy like enter into your body. You had been hit by the lightning too as it had streaked over there, and some of just the burns and marks on you start to heal. 15 hit points return to you.
Sorry, I saw that you use a lot of weapons. You also know healing magics.
Yeah. He walks over to everyone else and he starts to kind of heal up all of his crew. As he does so, where his jerkin is in the center, you see this light glow coming through some of the seams, and then you see his hand glows a little bit. As he kind of closes his eyes and focuses, you can see everyone that has been damaged. The marks and the scars slowly fade from their skin as he does so.
Xander, what exactly are you doing there? That's very impressive healing.
Like I said, 100% success rate. Get people to the destination.
Huh. I'm something of a healer myself. I'm just, from one professional to another, I'm curious as how you're accomplishing all that healing.
Mine comes from a divine source.
Oh, cleric. Very good.
He, as you say cleric specifically, there's this look in his eyes that, without even needing to roll a perception check, is kind of filled with sadness. And he just looks and he goes, not exactly. Is everyone okay? Any other injuries? Xander, Lasha?
I'll be all right.
I'm tip-top.
Fantastic. It's going to take us just a few minutes here to wrap everything up. Blue dragons, scales, worth a lot of money. You're welcome to start peeling some of those off while we make sure the caravans are ready to go.
I immediately run over.
Did we have any? Did Alaric and I see what was happening with Stephanie in the back of the caravan?
Never.
Okay.
You just see that Stephanie now has a bunch of carrots in her hand and is eating one of them. Do you drop them as you run over to the dragon?
I think because we've established I have a big hood, I think I just toss them back into my hood. So they're just kind of like, yeah.
I love it.
Doubles the storage.
Yeah. That is so cool. Okay, yeah, you run over to the dragon. What do you do to try to peel these scales off? So this is not an adult dragon, but this thing is still fairly massive.
I don't know. Do I have anything that would even help in this?
While you're looking at that, so the rest of the group, Cathra and Rainy, start to make sure that like the fabric kind of goes back. They're tying things down. Some of the wood is splintered, so they're going about just repairing that. You see that Natharia comes over and puts her hand on some of the wood, and you see as the wood mends itself back together. She uses mending on it.
I do have a crowbar.
Yeah, sick.
Perfect.
Cool. Go ahead and make we'll call this survival check.
Shit, it's a 9.
Roll a D8 for me.
Damn it, 3.
You get 3 pristine scales off of this thing as you're crowbarring off of it. These things are worth about like anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 gold a piece.
Whoa.
And the rest of the caravan doesn't seem like they want to take any?
You do see as they're repairing the stuff, Daisy, the rogue, she's still on that thing. So she took her dagger out and she's been peeling off a few of the scales as well. She gets just a handful, like another 4. Cool. Yeah. It takes them about an hour. They repair everything, get it all back to shape. Some of the tarp is too damaged. Like the mending cantrip can't quite fix the larger tears that are in it, but they're able to at least reorganize everything and move some of the crates in both of them. So that way there's enough shade to keep everything protected. As the caravan gets ready to continue going on, anything else that you want to do in this moment right after this battle?
I pull out my phone camera and I take a selfie in front of the dead dragon.
Yeah, you take out like your sending stone and
Yeah.
the peace sign up and
Text it to Heave and Ho.
yeah. Cool. You continue on your way. So several more days go by. As you do, Xander approaches do you guys stay kind of as a group or do you stay separate?
We could hang out as a group.
Yeah, we were sort of bouncing around talking to each other, but
A few days later, Xander approaches the 3 of you just sitting there and he goes, listen, Xander, Marsha, Alaric, I told you I have a 100% success rate in getting people there and getting people back.
Yeah.
Not very many people come back. And I've seen people far more capable, I'm sorry to say, than the lot of you. Poor Alaric here's got anxiety every time something goes bad. I told you we'd wait a month, but if I don't see you guys within a few days, there's no reason for us to say I'm sorry. There's not much chance you're going to make it out of there alive.
why do you say that? What do you think we're going to run into?
The Athel Horde, every time anyone has made it back, they talk about seeing their comrades just either turning into dust, being ripped apart, or spears through the chest. All sorts of atrocious things. There's no negotiating with this horde or this army. They just kill everything that approaches. People who make it back, they didn't make it through anything. I get it. Dragons are terrifying, but those dragons are terrified of Agored. And I mean no offense, but I'm only going to give you a few days, and if I don't see you, I'll know you haven't made it. Is there anybody you'd like me to notify on your behalf?
Yes, could you please let the gift shop at the academy know that I won't be back?
Sure.
Marsha puts her head down and just starts rubbing her temples.
So if no one comes back, or no one makes it out there successfully, why do
I didn't
you-
say nobody makes back. I said very few.
And the ones
So-
who do are horrified by their experience. Why do you keep running this operation? Just a tour guide, essentially, then.
And who has come back?
Just random adventuring groups that are trying to make their claim, fame, fortune. But I don't know that there's any rhyme or reason for those who do make it back versus those that don't. And why I do this is, listen, I don't know what's out there, and I'm not interested in finding out. But people are, and maybe someday the right group will come by that can figure out what the hell is going on out there. I'd like to be a part of the group that makes sure that they can do that.
Perhaps this is that day.
Again, no offense, but I doubt it.
I want to establish that as he's been saying all of this, to stay in character, Stephanie reached back into her hood and just started eating a carrot. So.
Sweet, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we put a down payment for you to wait for us?
You did.
I imagine we should have that back then. If you're not going to wait,
Keep it.
Why wait for dead people? If the dragons are afraid of going there and you 3 couldn't put a unified force to fight the dragons, I'm more than willing to give you your money back. Losh, I appreciate you saying I can keep it, but
I want
tell
you
me
to keep
why.
it because we're coming back.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
16.
I believe that you believe it. Oh, wait. I'll give you 2 weeks.
Done.
Listen, once we get to the Oasis, there's some merchants there. You can stock up on any supplies you need. I'm going to ask you that you take this with you. He hands you a scroll. It's going to be a day's journey, and you're going to have nowhere safe to make camp before you get there. So use this scroll. It can give you a safe place to rest for the night while you're out there. This is a scroll of Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
Ooh. 4 stars.
This is a 7th level spell. I won't go into all the details, but essentially you're going to conjure a safe place, and I'll explain it when you cast the spell. Cool. A few more days go by. Any last minute things you want to do for downtime? Last chance before you get to the Oasis.
I mean, I have no idea what Stephanie was up to in that.
Did you share that
wagon
information?
Yeah, I think if you were to ask me what I found, I would just hand you a carrot and shrug.
Okay.
I don't think I established this before we set out on this, but boy, howdy, looking back, it would have been smart to bring that old banner of Agored with me.
You had clearly narratively established that thing. I think it's fair to say that you would have.
Okay.
Great. A few more days go by, and you arrive at this little oasis. There's a little pond of water in the middle of here. There's actually this tiny little river that goes by. It seems to come out of one of the dunes, then it fades into some rock outcroppings. You can see in the distance now, you were able to see it the last few days, but it's very clear. You see Telmoral's Fist, which is the mountain range that splits Elnora. And you can see even the peaks of it, snow covered and everything. And in that direction, a day's travel is wherever Agored supposedly is located. This oasis has roughly 8 different tents set up that seem to be more permanent in the way that they've been designed. You do see people walking around. There's some merchants. You do see the path that you were taking through here. There are a couple other trails leading out of this oasis. So you kind of came from the southwest. There's a path that goes southeast and then one that goes northwest. And then Agored is northeast of you. So these 3 roads that go everywhere that's not Agored.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a few people. There's maybe 24 people walking around. There are some merchants selling some stuff here. Any basic equipment that you would want, you can stock up here. So what would you like to do in this oasis? Oh, real quick. So the group, Xander and team, they set up another tent and everything out there, and it doesn't look as permanent, but it's a very sturdy kind of military trek tent. They find a little area to put the horses, tie them up and everything by the water, and then they kind of go about their business. They invite you in, hey, you can stay here until you're ready to go.
I don't think I need any provisions. Do you need any?
I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe some health potions are in order.
I've got 2.
You have 2?
I
Okay.
don't know.
I used the one that...
There's a health potion merchant, right?
There's a merchant that has some health potions. Yeah.
Okay. Can I sit down with the scales and say I'll take 30 potions?
They've got 5 potions total.
I pull the scale back off the table. Damn you, I was going to tank everything.
Someone gave us 500 gold recently, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're down to 435.
Oh, that's right.
I've got none after bailing you out of prison.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want to convert the scales to gold?
No.
Okay.
I'll buy the 5 potions, I guess. And then I will give 2 each to each of you.
Cool.
It's very generous of you, Stephanie. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm Alaric.
How many do you have, Alaric?
Oh no, he's talking to himself again. I have 3. Don't remember where I got the other 2, but apparently I have them.
You do see, by the way, a lot of the people here at the caravan, they greet Xander and company like old friends. You do notice that Daisy flies off. There's this massive Goliath that's moving a bunch of stuff, and she's tackles him. He doesn't even move, just hits him on the shoulder. He's far enough away, you can't hear anything, but starts flying around. You see he's smiling as he's talking to her. To be clear, this is a lean place. It is a transitory location.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, the tents look somewhat permanent. It's to allow it to be stable, but this is a group of nomads.
Yeah.
So everything is lean.
I want to talk to Xander.
Cool. You find Xander. He's out talking to some of the other merchants out there. You approach him and he goes, Lasha, good to see you. You finding yourself well here?
For the most part. Yes, thank you.
These are my friends. He introduces you to the other merchants there.
Lovely to meet you all. What more can you tell me about what you believe remains in Agored? What draws people there?
I don't know what remains there. What has drawn people there, I think, is the mystery. It's a mystery to solve. Hell, the Empress showed up about 4 or 5 years ago trying to find a way through, and even the might of the Eldarian Empire couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Interesting. What more can you tell me about that? About the last time she was here?
I was here at the caravan at the time. We saw their skyships arrive, and they had a few less skyships leaving afterwards. We heard some rumors. A few of the Imperial Centurions made their way back here, much worse for wear.
Did anyone say anything about her being able to manipulate or control the Athel in any way?
No one said anything about manipulating or controlling them. They did. Yeah, I don't remember the specifics. It's been years, but I do remember the few Centurions we spoke to seemed very confused that the Empress's plans didn't work. That they kept talking about it's worked in the past, whatever that was. But the details were sparse. People's minds were addled, and it was difficult to get specifics. And I'll be quite honest, it's been so long, I couldn't even tell you details beyond that.
That's all right. That's very helpful. Can I ask you about your magic? Where it comes from?
He nods to the other merchants who each give him like this kind of like solemn look as you ask that out loud. Like they're in on whatever this is. He goes, let's go for a walk, shall we? And he starts to just do like a perimeter around the outside of the oasis. Prior to the Cataclysm, and even shortly after the Cataclysm, we were an adventuring party. We were known as Shadows Run. I was a bit of a hothead back then. I wasn't the leader with Litha. She was amazing. But I like to party, I like to drink, and just like to tear things apart aggressively. We heard tale of this demonic invasion in a town. We decided to go investigate it, and I recklessly thought a little too highly of our I like to say of ourselves, but the truth is I thought too much of myself, and Litha didn't make it. We retired as an adventuring group after that, and I devoted my life to doing right by her. And he pulls out this necklace from underneath his jerkin, and it's this holy symbol that you wouldn't recognize. He goes, this belonged to her. It was a part of her deity. She was a cleric. And in my devotion since then, I've been able to tap ever so slightly into some sort of divine calling. I don't believe in her god or any god that such a sweet soul perish from this realm. Well, that would allow the Cataclysm to happen, for that matter, but my devotion has given me the ability to keep the people I care about alive.
Litha's god, who did she serve?
She was a devotee of Helm, the ethereal god of protection.
We all have things in our past that we wish we could change. I'd like to think that perhaps you and, as well as myself, are both on a path to redemption.
I appreciate you saying that, and gosh, I wish I could believe that I will see you again.
The only way for me to even possibly begin to atone for the things that I've done is to go to Agored.
I wish you safe travels, Lasha. My only advice to you is, if you see the Athel, just run back here. It's not worth it.
I think you underestimate them, as well as us.
I hope that's true.
Can I wander around the oasis and just look for someone who looks kind of grizzled and like they've been out in the desert, been here a while? I'm just looking for anyone who maybe has gotten close to Agored, who I can pick their brain a little bit.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
A 19.
This is where, again, a lot of these people live for a long period of time, so they all look grizzled, like they travel through this desert. The dragons, while you were told unexpected, Xander clearly knew about them because he said the dragons are scared of that. So these people are aware of the dangers here. you do see that Goliath is probably the strongest looking if you're looking for somebody like strength wise, but everyone has the desert sun marked skin, whatever species they are. Like you can tell, like these are people who live a hard life under the harshness of the sun.
Yeah, I'll go and talk to the Goliath then.
You walk up to him. He's over there. He's actually arm wrestling Daisy. She's flying up in the air, and he's like, actually, you can see he's struggling to push against her.
Can I have next?
And you see Daisy goes like, wait your turn. And then you see her wings flutter even harder. And then you see the Goliath, like his face gets wide. He's like, what? Ugh, as he actually slams his hand at him. How the fuck do you pack so much power in such a small body? It's none of your business. And she takes a bunch of gold from the table and flies off.
Oh.
All right, you're next. Come here.
Practice round. Get ready to go down.
All right. Make an athletics check for me.
It's a natural 20.
He has also a 20. It's not a nat 20. And because this is an imposed ability check, 20 beats 20. So, you got some strength in you, young man.
I'm faking it till I'm making it. I'm not going to break.
Sweat immediately starts pouring down your body. Go ahead and make another opposed check here.
I feel like anything other than a 20 is 14.
He rolls an 8. So you sat down like right after, as you're squeezing the hand and you're trying to push it, you see like it's bruised on the back where he had slammed it down. Like that's how hard Daisy had slammed it in the ground. And you see like, Fairy! And you're able to slam his hand down.
Ooh. What do I win?
You said that was a practice round.
I did say that.
You win my respect.
My name's
Roger.
Roger.
Your name's Roger.
No. Yes. Roger. Roger Theoden.
Nice to meet you. He raises your hand now.
This is going to get so confusing. You seem acquainted with Xander's troop. Have you done business with them?
Oh, Daisy and I go way back. Prior to her joining up with Xander's lot, we used to be in a little adventure group ourselves.
Oh.
Now I'm just a merchant out here. I make my way up and down the coastway, through Thaleport, down over to all sorts of different villages around the coast here. And yeah, she's a feisty one. I like her.
I noticed that. Do you mind if I heal your hand? I do have some healing ability.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So that will be...
Just, you don't need to roll for it.
4 points of healing.
Yeah, it just,
Hey.
the bruise goes away.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels really nice. Thanks.
So, I don't know if you heard, we are heading towards Agored.
Yeah,
That's the plan.
Daisy mentioned something about another group of dead folks walking.
That would be us.
Fantastic.
I just find it hard to believe that so many people could be right here, just within a day or two from Agored, and not know anything about the Athel there. It seems like no one's made contact, or has anything really to say about it.
Yeah, they don't make contact. They just kill on sight.
So do you have a contingency? What would happen if they were to come here?
I think we would all die.
And you just live with that hanging over your heads?
10 years, mate. They've never made any further than their territory.
So what's holding them back?
No sign of coming in. What's holding back? I don't know. They get fresh blood all the time. Maybe they're satisfied with the deaths they get.
And you've not seen anything that would indicate that there may be something that is creating a barrier between here and there.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I've traveled out there once. I didn't get it all the way, but I saw a group get slaughtered in front of my eyes. Not a sight I want to see ever again. There's just a line in the sand. It's very Field of Dreams like, which is a tale we have here.
Oh, I know that
father
reference.
and son that used to throw
I read a
steel
lot.
balls at
I've
each
read
other.
that one.
It was
Bunch of
really,
times.
really sweet. It's a tearjerker. And anyways, they don't seem to pass that line.
Is there an actual line?
No, it's a metaphorical line, but it seems to be an actual, like, one step further, massive army comes and just rips you apart. I like the way they operate. I'm not gonna lie.
And they descend en masse. There's hundreds,
Thousands.
thousands.
Yeah.
Was this during the day or at night?
Oh, when I went,
When you
it was during the nighttime.
Roger?
Roger.
Fellow Roger?
Raja, great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Hey, I know I'm never gonna see you again, but you're a brave, dumb soul, and well, you got a hell of an arm.
It's always nice to meet another Roger.
Yes. Take care.
I'm trying to figure out what I would want to do. I know I want to rob somebody.
I was thinking, I wish I were a rogue this time around.
Yeah.
It's on you.
Is there anybody that we've established that the flag of Agored is purple, right? Like different hues of purple. Is there anybody selling like cloaks or desert clothes that might be close to those colors? Ooh, actually, do they have red cloaks?
Yeah, there's some a few darker red. Like there's no bright colors, right? Because that's not what you really want out in a dangerous desert. But yeah, there's some darker red ones.
How much are they?
They are 10 silver apiece.
I'll buy 3 red ones and a purple one.
Cool.
And I'll just hand them a gold and tell them to keep the change.
Alaric, as you have finished all of your training
I have.
that started with Heave, you now have a new feature that you can use. There you go. There's your card.
Armor Slice. It takes an action to use. You must have a melee weapon equipped when you use this feature. Make a melee attack against a creature. On a hit, impose a -2 penalty to the target's AC. On a miss, if the difference between your roll and the target's AC is less than 4, you still impose a -1 penalty. Either effect lasts for 1 minute. The effect of this feature cannot stack with itself, but it can stack with other spells or features that impact a creature's AC. Okay, cool.
All right. You all have, so did you hand out the red hoods to everybody and then you're holding on to 1 red, 1 purple for yourself?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
I'll before we go to bed, I do want to confer with Larsha real quickly. Larsha, I have no idea how we're supposed to survive the desert. I don't think I want Stephanie to hear this, but I've been searching and asking around, and it doesn't seem like there's any survivable way forward. Have you learned anything?
What choice do I have?
Well, we can do it smart. I guess I'm not smart enough to have come up with a plan yet, and we're leaving tomorrow.
I don't think at their core the Aethiel mean us any harm.
So you think if we just walk out there and believe, they won't hurt us?
Possibly. I don't know if having the stone has anything to do with it.
It does sound like the numbers will be vastly against us if we try to fight. So we try to talk, and if we fail, then we die?
I don't know. But those are the stakes. And, Lark, I don't see any other way forward. I can't run away from this and continue to live with myself and the things that I've done.
You've lost a lot of time. I've had years now to sort of come to terms with what happened to the world. I've learned that you just have to live one day at a time. You're alive. I'm alive. It's in the past is in the past. Learn from it, but you can't get stuck there.
It's easy for you to say. It's easy for you to say when you are resting and sleeping and you don't see the faces of people whose lives you ended constantly. You don't have to live with that. I do.
As I said, I've had an easier go of this, I think, than you have. I can see that. But we need to start thinking about what we want to do to fix what we have now. It's a small difference. Where are you looking? Forward or backwards?
Stephanie, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
That is 21.
Fantastic. You make your way easily. It's dark out right now. You sneak into the back of the caravan. A lot of the crates are out already. They've sold some stuff off to the merchants. They use some to build this tent and everything that's there. There are some crates still there. Like everything's out in the open, so you could easily go through all the crates like a shadow. No one saw you get in there.
Cool. I think I'll go through all the crates, Ty.
Cool. Are you using your crowbar to pry these things open, or what are you doing?
I've still got my thieves' tools. I'd imagine there's something that I could shim in there to open a bit, like to make it less obvious that something was pried open.
Sure, yeah. You get like a little pick or something you can use and open these things up.
A mini crowbar.
Yeah, it's just a tinier crowbar. You find other food stuff. You find some linens. You find more carrots. You find just everything that you would expect a caravan that's going on a multi-month trip to have to survive.
Okay. I'll put some more carrots in my hood.
Cool. as you walk out, you open up the tent and you shock Netharia, the silver dragonborn, who is reaching up to open the tent to go in there. The one that you would see kind of constantly go and check this thing as you're coming out of it. Oh, hello.
Hey,
What you doing?
I pull out one of the carrots. Oh, I told Xander that I get nervous during combat, and from the sounds of it, he expects us to get slaughtered, so I want to go down eating.
All right.
What are you doing?
I just like to cool off in the tent. I'm a silver dragonborn. We're used to colder climates, so I just go in here to kind of cool down a little bit. Helps me stay regulated.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
I'll sit down and offer her a carrot.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
So-
And you can see, like, she actually uses her breath, like, she cools herself off, shakes, like, oh, yeah. You're all gonna die out there.
You know, people keep saying that,
Yeah.
but there have been a few times where my friends and I have expected me to die, and I've always bounced back.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
These carrots are really, really fantastic, aren't they?
I've actually never seen them prior to this.
Oh.
It's really odd. Where did you find these?
We have a garden back in Thale.
Oh, really? Is that just like a local crop then?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, do you guys all live together?
We have like a bastion, if you will.
Oh, so is it like a community garden?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
How long have you been there?
Oh, 7 years now.
7 years. Wow. Owning or rent?
We own it. Yeah.
That's wild in this economy.
Well, all the caravans going back and forth. We trade here. Not the first set of blue dragons we've killed.
Gotcha. That explains why you only took a few of the scales. It seems like you would have wanted to harvest as many of them as you could.
Yeah, we're pretty well set. That's why we don't charge exorbitant prices. Like, nothing else we really need.
So was retirement just boring for you then?
Yeah, I just need something to do.
That's totally fair. Have you considered like maybe writing about your journeys and your adventures and such?
Can't write.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
You know, there's actually an academy with a really lovely gift shop. I bet they would welcome you there and teach you to write.
Yeah, I've been to that gift shop. They have these little hats that make duplicates of you. I talk to myself. It's great.
Yeah. Have you ever tried putting one on top of the other?
No, that'd be insane. Magic items, they always kind of destroy each other.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know. I had considered trying that. I'm actually one of their top customers, so
Oh, it's fantastic.
yeah. I'm glad you told me that before I tried. That would save me some trouble.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, anything to keep people out of trouble is good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel rejuvenated. I'm gonna get back out of here. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah. Take care.
Hey, you too. Toodles. Go to make an insight check for me, by the way.
18.
On an 18, everything that she said seems to be pretty accurate. She was just constantly going in there throughout the day to cool herself off because she's not acclimated to the desert and just wants to be with her friends.
Can I take a one moment before exiting the caravan just to like listen as everything goes quiet again?
Yeah, what are you listening for?
I don't know, just anything that is shuffling or maybe like moving, anything that is making noise in this otherwise what would be like a still night.
Oh, make an investigation check.
I'm a poor rogue. That's a 4.
The wind is rustling through the fabrics. You know, there's this smell of spices in the air and dirty bodies and stuff like that. The things you sort of expect in this kind of environment. Between the rustling and then some walking around, like it's not lively, but people are out, and you're not like outside of where the tents are. You're kind of next to the tents. You hear just the sounds you'd expect to hear. People moving about and signs of life. Nothing sticks out as out of the ordinary or of particular interest.
Cool. I'll hide one of my business cards in the crate of carrots and duck
Cool.
out.
Stephanie was here.
Mhm.
Cool. You all take a long rest?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Take a long rest. Wake up the next day. Kathra, the dwarf, comes up to you, goes, "It was a pleasure getting to know you, Larsha, over these last few weeks. I really hope that I will see you again. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be dying now.
May Torm keep you safe."
So we're going on foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should probably consult the compass.
Yeah.
Perhaps once we're out of eye and earshot.
Yeah, you start making your way out there. Lynn, describe for me what's going through Stephanie emotionally mentally, physically, as this is it. This is the last walk towards this place that she never wanted to come back to.
Well, physically, I'd imagine a lot of coarse sand in her shoes. For all of the rest, I think it's that, when you're like in a waiting room or like on your way to some big event, and it's sort of like your back is itchy and everything feels too hot and you feel like you're on the brink of sweating, or just like, I don't know how to describe it other than like something's wrong with your hands, and no matter how you move them, they can't feel quite right.
Yep.
I think it's just that, but her feet keep moving forward. And as much as she wants to turn around, there's something pulling her forward.
You get about an hour out of the camp. It's far, far off. It's a dot behind you now. What would you like to do? Would you like to consult the compass?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
You pull the compass out, and it's pointing directly in the location, in the direction that you are currently heading toward Agored.
And we're still in the desert.
Yeah, so you're about 7 hours away.
Okay.
So what you can see within 7 hours, right? You would expect to be able to see the outline of something, even if it was just a shimmer on the horizon. You see sand dunes. There's no path this way, so you're going essentially through wilderness, quote unquote. The Telmoral's Fist, which is in the background, the mountains. As you continue to get closer, as the hours go by, the bottom part of the horizon where the mountains meet the desert, where you'd expect to start seeing something there, it becomes less sharp, less in focus. Like everything else you can still see clearly, but there's this haze right here, almost as if the heat of the desert is so intense that it's not allowing you to see past a certain location. Mirages within mirages. And you do feel the heat of the desert beating down on you as you're making your way there.
I'm a ginger. This is awful.
Yeah.
So I know we don't really have a plan except march to our deaths, but, I figured the red cloaks, red Atheel, they'll think we're one of them, and worst case scenario, we won't see each other bleed to death, so.
Is that seriously why you
Sure.
bought us these?
Have you not met me?
We don't have a plan. I put on the red cloak.
They look good. They breathe well.
So you said there's just dunes. Is there any vegetation, scrub, brush, tumbleweed, anything?
When you were originally walking by or past the oasis, there was, because there was that river right there, and there was some greenery that was around. Let's say at this point, you're about 3 hours out of the caravan or the oasis. At this point, it's back to just desert.
Can I turn around and see if there's anybody observing us?
Make a perception check.
God, I'm not doing great. 14.
So that heat that I mentioned earlier, like there is definitely that mirage shimmer that is along the horizon. So you don't see anything, but it's also depending on where somebody might be in the horizon, how far off they might be. Also, these are rolling sand dunes. So, but you take a moment, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Stephanie, what are you looking for?
Purpose. And I keep walking.
If there's any sign as we get closer, any sign of the city, any sign of like anything that would look like cover, we'll start to, adjust to that. But if it's just dunes, we'll just keep going, I guess.
Hour 4 goes by, sand dunes. Hour 5 goes by, sand dunes. Hour 6 goes by, sand dunes. That blurriness becomes more blurry. It's indecipherable, whatever's over there. Hour 7, you're an hour out.
And the compass is still pointing in that direction.
Unerringly forward.
I really feel like we ought to see the city by now. It's a city, right?
Well, it was. Kind of. It's a kingdom city. Kingdom city.
City-state.
It was the main city of the Agored kingdom. So this was a massive, medieval-looking city.
And I think considering Stephanie just has a memory of ruins, it's not too weird for her that...
So the city wasn't in ruins.
Yeah.
Because it was all a poisoning, right? Someone died from poison.
But wasn't it also under siege?
They had started that siege to keep the people in there.
Yeah.
But that siege was not meant to actually do anything other than keep the people in there so they would go in the poisoned water well.
Gotcha. I left Tailnor with Heave and Ho, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you brought him with us.
Did I? Oh, no, I'm going to check on Tailnor.
Tailnor's been there the whole time.
Okay.
He's doing okay.
Cool.
In your hood, eating carrots.
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, I'm good to just keep walking. Why not?
Um,
We were told that the
Well-
Delta Plains were nothing, and that turned out to be a forest, so.
Yeah. We also know there is some kind of line in the sand for when we potentially trigger the Athel. I kind of want to get closer and see if there's any kind of Arcana check that we can do before we cross that threshold.
before we get there, I mean, is there anything about this blurry shape on the horizon that we can perceive that's magical, or is just, no, it's weird and blurry?
If it wasn't for the fact that you expect a city and you have a compass telling you there and people say there's a kingdom there, it just looks like, oh yeah, it's fucking hot out. Of course I can't see anything.
Okay. I mean, I think we just need to get a little closer. I mean, we can't turn back.
Then let's keep pushing forward.
A little more cautiously, but
Yeah.
30 minutes out, 15 minutes out, 5 minutes out. You see nothing in front of you. The base of Telmoral's fist looks like it's another 5 to 6 hours travel from this point. So the peaks are high above you. The sun is setting.
I was going to,
It's getting dark. For the sake of this, there is no true demarcation in the sand.
Yeah.
But you're,
pretty much there.
any step could be the step that triggers whatever gets triggered here.
Confetti and balloons.
Congratulations, you're our 100th visitor.
Here's some free sconces and a ballista.
It's pronounced ballista.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm so inconsiderate.
I could really go for a sconce right about now.
Try to make a fun fantasy world for these ungrateful peasants.
Hi, I'm T, your day Emmett.
I guess, so we just keep pressing on. If we need to, once the sun goes down, we can always make the mansion.
No, you're there. If you press on, you're going to trigger something.
Then we should put up
always-
the mansion and make sure we don't.
We could always make the mansion in one action, right? I mean, I don't have the card. Is casting time an action, or does it take a while?
1 minute.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's different.
Alternatively, if we do get into the shit in Agored, we could just summon a mansion and hide inside of it for 24 hours.
I was thinking that too, but it takes a minute to cast, so we get ambushed.
No. One of us will make it inside.
And the sun's like down at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sun's down. What do you want to
High-level
do?
Spell. I think we do need to rest. I mean, we could try to rest without it and just like take watches and see if something comes up. But
We haven't crossed the line.
Just all we have to worry about is
stay right where we are and rest.
just normal deadly desert wildlife and dragons. That's all we have to deal with.
I mean, I'm down to chance it. Just camp out.
We could summon the mansion halfway over the line.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good resource. I
I'm
feel
not
like
giving any,
Uh-huh.
has to be driven by the three of you at this
Mhm.
point.
I know.
Yeah. Let's make camp.
Well, Ark and I could take watch because both of us only need 4 hours.
Or we could use the mansion and I could try to talk to a Vizirian. I could.
I think you should. Yeah, I think you should talk to a Vizirian.
I do want to say it's really odd that we would just get that for free. Like a high level
Mhm.
scroll, just like an abode to hide out in. I don't know. I wouldn't give it out to someone for free.
That's true. We could probably sell that for quite a bit.
Well, also, like,
That's a
how many
lot.
people have disappeared? How do we know the Athel are real? How do we know they didn't just go into this mansion and get slaughtered by whatever's waiting in there?
You are much more suspicious than I am, but I am coming around to your way of thinking. Just going with things has usually ended bad for us, so it's not out of the question.
Alaric, can you talk to your patron? Can you talk to a Vizirian and see if he has anything to say about this?
I can definitely try to do that.
He did say he would protect us.
It is sort of hit or miss when I try to ask him something if he'll actually show up, but I can try. So I'll do whatever worked last time. I'll just sort of hunker down and try to concentrate and see if I can get a Vizirian's attention. I'll hold on to my sword and try to tune everything out and focus on him and request that he talk to us.
What do you do? How do you're blocking everything out? You've got Dark Pierce in your hand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to reach out an olive branch to a Visrian because our goals are the same now, and I think we really need some guidance for this next step. And I'm just going to focus on him and ask him for help mentally.
Give me a little more about that olive branch.
So, Visrian, if you can hear, I want what you want here. I want to get through here and get that piece, but we have no idea how to get where we're going, and we could really use some of your guidance. So let's work together here and get us to that goal.
Go ahead and this is going to be a religion check. You need to be a 15.
That is a 16. It's a 13 plus 3.
As you're sitting there, you're essentially offering prayers out to a Visrian. What are you two doing? Are you just kind of waiting, or?
I'm talking to Tailnor.
Okay.
I've sat down, I've pulled out the mask, and I'm carving more flowers into the mask.
A few moments go by, and then you hear a Visrian. Ready to find the second stone, I see.
I believe we're close.
What is it that you need from me?
Nothing is adding up. There's supposed to be a city here, and there's nothing. Everyone tells us that once we get to this point, thousands of red Ethel, are supposed to descend on us and tear us apart. There's no cover. There's no plan that can get us out of this. They don't seem like they're willing to negotiate from what we've heard. And at the moment, we don't even see any signs of anything, of life.
Right. You tried walking forward?
Not yet.
Look, I'm tied to this sword. I can't really go and figure out what's going on over there, but the stone is there. It is very close.
You have no knowledge of what happened in Agored and why the Ethel are just congregating around here.
After the Cataclysm, I made a deal with Tyr to create this weapon, to find you. And my focus, our focus, has been solely on that, keeping you safe, moving you forward. Honestly, our focus was never about finding these fragments. That was not my mission. My mission was get you up and keep you safe and make it so you could stand up for your destiny, which was to help the world. I have no experience with this. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but my knowledge of Dulcian events, especially post-Cataclysm, quite limited.
You're telling me that the mission you sent me on is not to find these stones? That we're doing this on our own?
I maybe pushed it towards this because it seemed like it was a good thing for you to do.
Oh.
Malaric, we knew that you could do great things, and this was an opportunity to change the fate of your world.
And if
I honestly thought that we might just kill some demons, slay some monsters, save some villages. But this is pretty cool too, man.
We'll try walking forward then.
I'll be around. Larsha, you notice you're able to perceive a Visrian. It's that same weird staticky image that you've seen before, and then he fades away.
Well,
he has a plan, and we're going to be fine. I think we should rest.
agreed.
Okay. Are you using the mansion, or are you going to try to rest out in the open?
None of the caravan's business plan has made sense to Stephanie, so I think she's voting to sleep in the open.
Is that what you guys are going to do?
Sure. Are we taking shifts?
Yeah, I think we're taking shifts. I think Alaric is also really on edge and not trusting anyone right now. So I think we're gonna try to handle this on our own.
Okay. You're gonna go sleep? Stephanie?
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie, go to sleep. You two both make perception checks for me.
It's a natural 20 plus 5 is 25.
Jesus. 19.
About 3 hours in, you notice in that direction where the haze is. You can't see it, but you can sense that something's changed in that direction, and so you're able to point it out to Alaric. There's just this slight reddish glow on that natural 20. As you both are looking off that way, you do sense movement underneath the sand, quickly approaching the group.
God damn it.
How much time do you think we have?
She's got a 100-foot radius, so
yeah.
no time.
No time. Alaric, something's coming.
Let's wake up Stephanie.
Stephanie,
I swear to God, this better be good.
I don't think it's good, and that's why we're waking you up.
What time is it?
Nighttime.
Fair.
As you do, you are able to see the sand. There's actually like this ripple of movement. Looks like a arachis worm, but it's much smaller. It's
Graboid.
yeah. It's moving up, and as it gets within 30 feet of you, this giant lizard-like creature jumps out. It's got acid just drooling from its fangs. I need everyone to roll initiative.
17.
7.
15.
All right, as this snake-like creature jumps up, a lizard-like creature, it has these gold bands around its arms. The head of a snake, the neck kind of elongates a little bit like a Dilophosaurus. Long tail about it. This is a large-sized creature. It is going to go first. I'm going to need all three of you to make Constitution saving throws as this spray of poison comes spouting out of its mouth.
19.
18.
Success,
12.
fail.
Well, I do have armor of resistance to poison.
Cool.
We're standing close together, so your stone goes into effect. I don't know how close Stephanie is.
Okay, so Alaric, you saved, and then you also have that extra resistance, so it's going to be quartered. You're going to take 3 poison damage. Larsha, you saved. You do not benefit from that, so you get 7 poison damage. Lynn, you failed, but you've got the resistance, and that you will take 3 poison damage. You have the poison condition, and then the acid hits you in the eyes. You are also blinded.
Oh, no.
Cool.
And blind attack rolls against you now have advantage. All of your attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay, that was that thing's turn as it just is like, hey, a yummy little meal out here in the desert. With that, Alaric, you're up.
It's talking to us. Bonus action, I'm going to light up Meridium. I'm going to rush at the lizard, and I'm going to attack it with my sword.
Sweet.
That is a 26.
That'll hit.
I get 2 attacks. I'll just twice. That is probably not. That's a 12.
12 misses.
Okay, so the first one hits. I am going to burn a spell slot to drop an Eldritch Smite on it.
Cool.
Yeah, because I've had this for like an entire level and haven't used it yet. And is it capable of being knocked prone? I don't know if a sand monster can.
Yes, it can be.
Okay, it's knocked prone. That's 34 points of radiant damage, and it's knocked prone. And I'll back up as much as I can. 10 more feet, I guess.
Okay, it will use its reaction to make a opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
That'll be a 26 to hit. You will take 6 piercing damage plus 14 poison damage. All right. Stephanie, you're up. Marsha, you're on deck.
Well, considering I just lost my vision, I think that I will...
You know where this thing was coming from, so you can like shoot in that direction. Let's be disadvantaged.
I'm guessing I can't steady aim to counter that, right?
You can steady aim, yeah. So you can like just like breathe. Like you know it was in that direction. So instead of like shooting wildly, like, okay, I remember it was right there. So yeah, it'll be a straight roll.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Yeah, that will miss, unfortunately. Lars, you're up.
Does shifting into the seed bearer count as an action?
It is a bonus action.
So the first thing I'm going to do is use symbiotic entity, which is going to give me 40 temp HP. My bonus action will be to shift into the seed bearer.
Okay, cool. What does it look like when this happens? The seeds come out and start to surround you, and then as you shift, explain what does everyone see around you?
So I think internally, I can just like see myself in the darkness and go toward the mirror where she's waiting for me. And it's different. All of a sudden, before the seed bearer was kind of mean and crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
She's changed. She smiles at me and she reaches for my hand and pulls me towards the mirror and comes back out. And then externally, I think it just
Can I
looks...
offer something?
Yes, you should.
On the internal side,
Yeah.
you can turn this down for sure.
No.
I almost feel like as you're growing that before it's just sort of this mirror and darkness.
Yeah.
I think the mirror probably starting to look more ornate. And then as you look in the reflection, there's there's signs of like a house, like things like in other words, the other personas are recognizing that this is home, and they're more and more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I
So
love it.
I'm gonna offer that.
I love it.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
keep it.
Awesome.
Externally, yeah, the spores come out. They're green. They're glowing. It's just swirly shit all the way up and down.
Sick. All right. That was your action and bonus action. Any movement?
How far away?
It's 30 feet. Alaric is 20 feet in front of you. Stephanie is like 10 feet to your left.
No, I don't. I think I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Awesome. It's back to that creature. On a 5 and a 6, it'll get its poison spray back. That's a 1. It's going to use half its movement to unprone itself. And then it is going to slither up to you, Alaric. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Oh no. Finally, a bad roll. 8.
The creature wraps itself around you, starts to constrict you. You're going to take 28 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are grappled. You are grappled and restrained. All right, Alaric, you're up.
So, and just out of curiosity, what does it take for me to break out?
You will have to use your action to make another strength check to escape it. Stephanie, by the way, that poison condition has lifted at the end of the creature's turn.
Nifty.
I think I'm going to just try to break out.
Cool.
That is a dirty 20.
You're able to move your body enough that you're able to wriggle out of this thing. It's kind of surrounding you a little bit, but you are no longer grappled.
I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself with healing lights. 20 points of healing.
Sweet.
Do I still have my full movement?
You use your action, you wriggle out, you still got your movement, and you use your bonus action for healing light.
Yep. You know what? The smart thing would be to get back to Larsha so I can get that half damage. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try to see if I can tease out its reaction in the process. So I'll move back to Larsha.
That'll be a unnatural 20 to hit. Take 12 piercing plus 10 poison as it bites into your, grabs you on the right shoulder as you're running away. All right, Stephanie, you're up. You are no longer blind.
Shoota!
Give me a steady aim.
All
Really
right.
mix it up this time.
Okay, cool.
16.
16 will hit.
Cool. 16.
Awesome. You're able to steady aim. You take a shot of this thing. It hits like right next to where its open mouth is as it was going to bite. Alara kind of rips along the side. Makes it actually look creepier. It's kind of like a Joker smile now, the way it's torn its skin open. All right, that's it for your turn. Larsha, you're up.
How does it look?
Sexy.
And
Confident.
It doesn't need no man. It is injured. It's not in the bloodied state.
okay, fuck it. I'm going to cast Blight. Let's
Cool.
go. Go big or go home.
So you have to walk forward, right? Or is it?
No,
touch?
it's
Oh, it's ranged.
It's a range.
it's ranged. Yeah,
Cool.
up to
Go for
30
it.
feet. Yeah.
Love it.
All right, so that's a Constitution saving throw.
Even with advantage, it will fail
Hell
with
yeah.
a 10.
Oh, that's a lot of 8s. Or at least 3.
Plus 2 to all damage rolls. So 58.
Fuck.
Hell
It's pretty fucked up looking now.
yeah.
As you just
So
like,
as
this
a bonus
snake,
action,
like this skin, you can also it's like, oh no.
That's right,
So-
it's talking.
Yeah.
as a bonus action, I'm going to use Spreading Spores, which is a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Fail. 9.
All right, so that's additional 6 necrotic damage.
Cool. Back up to that thing. So it's like, oh, lunch might be canceled. Gets a 1. Does not get its poison spray back.
Yeah.
It is going to. Stephanie,
Yes.
make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Make a wish. 7.
It casts suggestion
Mm-hmm.
on you.
Son of a bitch.
Its eyes start to swirl, very like Robin Hood style, you know. It goes, listen, you want to walk that way, and it points you towards Agored. Okay, bye, and then it goes back underneath the sand and runs off. You failed, so you're charmed. So you can only pursue this suggestion to the best of your abilities.
Oakley dokley. I will walk that way.
Maybe. Stephanie, where are you going?
Stephanie.
You heard the snake say this. You see like the magic hit Stephanie, and then Stephanie just about faces and starts walking.
If I shoot her, would that stop it?
Part of me doesn't want to stop you, but also,
No, is that not how it works?
no.
Oh.
We're headed that direction anyway.
Should we just grab her?
She's 30 feet away now.
Okay,
No, I
yep.
think we should
You're
stop
talking.
going.
Yeah, I'm going to chase after and try to grab her.
Okay. You're able to sprint. Go ahead and make a this is an attack roll to try to grapple.
16.
Yep. I have AC of 14.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to.
Get down. What are you doing?
Alaric, I swear, wasn't this the whole idea to go that way?
It was, but if we trigger the Bathiel or whatever, they're going to come and kill us.
Well, so was the lizard.
Yeah, well, it went away. Lasha, can you break this spell or whatever?
I think we should let her go. I think we should keep going.
I think I've got a broken rib. Really, just go right now.
Well, I feel fine.
Can you heal along the way?
Then I'll be completely spent, but yeah. I don't like doing this under duress, but if you say so.
Are you following behind her?
Yeah.
Then? Cool.
I'll heal myself. I'm gonna, you know what?
I was gonna say nobody benefited from a long rest. So
Can I charm her back? At least so we can take a long rest?
why don't you both make Arcana checks for me since you're both magic users,
Yeah.
and I will see what I will tell you.
I'm trying not to. Oh, not good.
Damn it.
So,
5.
5.
13.
On a 13, you recognize the suggestion spell. If you hurt Stephanie at all, it immediately breaks the spell.
No, I should have shot her.
Oh, can I punch her?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's so easy. And I walk up to her, punch her in the face.
So go ahead and roll an attack roll. You probably feel very confused, Stephanie, because like you got grappled. They're like, it's okay, we'll go with you. And then Larsha just tries to fucking deck you. In fact, roll this with advantage because it's almost like you just completely fucking tricked her.
12.
Well, don't you add your...
Oh, wait, what's
At
my...
least your proficiency.
Your proficiency.
Yeah, so 15.
Yeah, an AC of 14.
Okay, yeah. So you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
I spin around and I punch back.
Can I dodge?
It's only an 11.
Yeah, my AC's 20 right now, so I'm fine.
What the hell was that about?
I think we should slow down for a moment before we go rushing into this situation.
Didn't you just tell me to go forward?
It wasn't me. Oh, well, yes, I guess I did.
I punch again. 16.
Nope.
Boy,
It's just all the spores are getting in your face as you go to. You're swinging wildly.
okay, both.
And I
can
watched
we-
this blinded.
Can we take a moment? If we can just stop and rest for at least, I don't know, an hour, say, then we can possibly think about moving on. Or if, even better, maybe we just use the damn mansion. And,
I think we should use the damn mansion.
As you are having this conversation, you realize that you did still go 30 feet in that direction.
yeah.
As you look, you notice that from the horizon in front of you and from your left and right, these armadas of Bathiel riding war horses, riding all sorts of different creatures. Some of them are flying in the air, are coming towards you very rapidly. Weapons drawn.
Healing light.
Do they seem friendly because we're wearing red cloaks?
You know what? Go ahead and make a deception check and then a perception check. Roll 2 d20s. You can assign them as you wish.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, so I think the 11's going to be deception and the 10 will be perception.
Definitely don't look friendly and
Okay.
don't seem to give a shit about your red clothes.
Reliable talent apply to any of those?
All right, if you want to be... It was a 16 and a 17. Does that change anything?
Confirmed. These are out for blood.
Okay.
As I start approaching, I reach into my thief's tools bag and put my hand on the stone.
Does anybody have a big stick?
What's the stick for?
I just need a big stick.
I don't have a stick.
Do you have a stick?
No.
No, fuck it then. And then I raise up the Agored banner in my hand.
Cool. The three of you, as you're standing there, these things are flying towards you very quickly. You've got a few seconds before these things are on you. Any last thing you want to do before they are upon you?
Did you take the stone out or are you just touching it?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it out.
I kick sand at Larsha.
You can't tell if it's doing anything because the spores are still there, so it
Yeah.
just kind of dissipates into the spores. This wave of Bathiel crash into the three of you. You can feel blades piercing your bodies. You feel horses trampling over you. You feel things hitting you in the back of the head. It becomes so difficult to see that you can't even see each other anymore because you're surrounded by these things that are beating all of you to death. Kate and Lynn, leave the room, please.
Oakley dokley.
Oh my God.
Alaric, go ahead and make your first death saving roll for me, please.
It's a fail.
You are surrounded by these creatures. They are stabbing you. They are. You can feel the rage. You cannot see your sister or Stephanie because of how surrounded you are. You're on the ground now. You can feel your life energy leaving from you. On this first fail, what's going through your mind? You're unable to move or do anything. You can maybe articulate a few words. What do you do in this moment? What are you feeling as you can feel yourself dying?
Vizrian, you get. What was this all about?
Go ahead and roll a second death saving throw for me, please.
It's a natural 20.
On natural 20, mechanically, you get 1 HP.
Oh, that's right.
Back alive. But because of all the things that are going on a natural 20, what happens is you see, the way we'll treat this because of what's happening here is the adrenaline spikes. That's what this natural 20 is. Everything is laser focused for you as you identify all of these different ethereal that are injuring you, and this anger that is about you, the fear that you can have resonating from your sister, from your sister and from Stephanie, and you see the visage of Vizrian pops out of your sword, and on a natural 20, as he leans in to cover your body, you hear Zayella's voice whisper to you and says, "I'm with you." And at this moment, as this happens, you feel the last bit of your life leave your body. What is Alaric's final thought as this occurs?
He reaches out to Zayella. Doesn't know where she is, but feels that wherever she is, he's pointing in her direction. And in that moment, I think that's enough. That's what it had always been to begin with. Just pointing towards that goal. And if he heard her voice, then I think that's enough to let go.
And as your vision fades around you, a Vizrian covering your body, the voice of Zayella, as his head leans back, it's no longer a Vizrian there. It is the face of Zayella. And then your vision fades away. Stephanie, go ahead and make your first death saving throw for me.
It was a nat 20 for a second, but it's a 2.
The banner of Agored has fallen and is wrapped around your body as you're on the ground here, as you feel just almost numb at this point from the severe amount of pain being rained down upon you. On a 2, as you feel yourself so close to the thing you didn't want to go back to because it was death, and now approaching death yourself. What's going through Stephanie's mind? I'll remind you, because you're in death saves, like you're not up, you're not able to move, you're on the ground, essentially incapacitated right now.
I am curled up protecting Tailnor.
Awesome. The Agored flag has like wrapped around her as well, so it's, you're using your body as best you can, and the flag is, as far as you can tell, is keeping her safe.
Okay. I think in her mind, she's just like, yeah, this went about as well as I expected.
Make one more death saving throw for me, please.
18.
On a success, there's this moment of maybe hyper awareness of what's happening around you. And on this 18, because of the mass of these bodies that are around you, you cannot see where Larsha or Alaric are, even though they were a few feet away from you. There's a sea of these ethereal there. But you do, from the location of where Alaric had been, you see phasing through the ethereal is the visage of a Vizrian, and he kneels down next to you, and he kind of like uses his body to cover you and Tailnor, and says, "Stephanie, you've never been alone. Your friends are here with you."
Well, they don't seem to be faring too well either.
As he's protecting you, you can feel, as all of these things are attacking you, your vision starts to fade, whatever it is that makes you you, that makes you alive, is leaving your body. You're done. These are your last few seconds. What is the last thing that Stephanie thinks or says in this moment?
I think she hopes that Candace finds peace.
Your vision fades as Stephanie dies. Larsha, please make your first death saving roll.
It's 5.
It's interesting because as you're surrounded by all of these things and you're overwhelmed by this wave of energy and you're unable to make out what it is, it's overwhelming how much is moving around you and the pain that your body is experiencing. And there's so much of it that you can't even perceive where Alaric and Stephanie are. There's too much noise between you and them. This feeling of dread starts to come over you as you're down, you're dying. You feel, because your hand's been on the stone, Lathander's stone is starting to burn. It's always had warmth to it, we've described before. This is burning, like this actually hurts. And it is truly the only thing you can actually feel right now. You're numb to all the pain that the rest of your body physically is experiencing right now. The energy, the power that is around you, these ethereal that you can't even make out. You don't have the time. It's so fast. You're not even sure what is happening. Like you wouldn't be able to identify anything that's happening to you if you had that opportunity. This is more power than you've experienced ever since you've experienced the world through a different lens. As you feel your spirit leaving your body, what is Larsha thinking right now?
That at least I don't have to face the reality that I make it out of it and Alaric doesn't. That I don't have to keep going without him.
Make one more death saving throw for me, please.
It's a 10.
In that 10, the balance between life and death, your mind feeling the sense of dread, the creator and the seed bearer are with you as you're experiencing this. And on a 10, it is just enough where you can make a choice right now. This overwhelming sense of dread, this relief that you're not going to survive without Alaric. Which of these personas would you like to be the lead persona as your physical body passes from this earth?
I promised Lathander that I would create out of joy, and I would make something good out of the rest of my life. And so I'll leave the Seed Bearer in charge.
As the Seed Bearer remains in charge as the dominant persona, the Larsha that is inside, you no longer feeling the dread and the pain and everything as you're sort of being protected by the Seed Bearer. And you feel this sense of sorrow and guilt coming from the Seed Bearer of what she's put you through. And as your perception of the world, the external world, is slowly darkening more and more, the Seed Bearer opens up this window to allow you to see outside. As you see from where Alaric was, a Vizrian appears out of his weapon. And as your vision fades slowly, there's this weird moment where it's almost like he splits into two, and one goes to Stephanie and one stays with Alaric. The one next to Alaric, it fades too quickly for you to identify it, but it looks familiar but different. And in this moment, as you recognize you're about to die, what's Larsha's final thought?
I finally have something and somewhere to call home again.
You feel as this final moment occurs, keeping you safe from some level of the horror. You feel the Seed Bearer persona is removed from existence. And then you die. The wind breaks against the stone walls of the city, gently pushing its way up and over the crenellations, causing the purple flags of the Agored kingdom to flap to life. The early morning sun shines down from the beautiful blue cerulean sky as two guards, a tiefling and a human, have put a line in the sand and are lined up. The tiefling twists his torso side to side. All right, are you ready to race? Sitting on the ground next to him, stretching her legs, the female guard goes, I've been training nonstop. You'll never win, little girl. Yeah, it's because tieflings have infinite frickin' lung capacity. She springs up and places her front foot at the edge of the makeshift starting line. That's no excuse. On your marks, go! Tiefling takes off. The human female runs after him. Hey, no fair! Don't argue about fairness, just catch up. They run around the outskirts of the city. Nab! Ali, I thought you said you've been training, haha. Catch up. You see the human female starts running faster and faster. In fact, she casts briefly a minor illusion to make it look like a hole is opening up in the ground. Hey, no fair, no magic. You see as Ali is running as fast as she can, sweat starting to pour down her brow. She's getting closer and closer to the tiefling. The tiefling Nab turns around, sees how close she is to him. This look of doubt creeps over his face when this loud a rip in the air opens up. He stops where he is. Allie slides to a stop right next to him. Allie grabs a sending stone out of her pocket. We're outside of Norla Gate. We have a rift opening. They watch as 3 bodies fall onto the ground. Huh. It's been decades since a group fell through that way. Well, while we wait for backup, let's check the bodies. What is that? She's pointing to one of the bodies that has a faded purple rag wrapped around it. Nab kneels down to one of the bodies. I don't know. This one's weapon seems to be broken in 2, though. And that one is wearing a mask. Allie starts to walk towards the other body. As Nab is looking down at the body next to him, he notices that the stomach starts to rise. Allie! This one's still alive. That's not possible. She pauses mid-step as she sees movement underneath the purplish rag. As it moves around, the rag falls down next to it, and the face of a little kitten appears. As Allie recovers from the shock of seeing this kitten coming out of this rag on top of this supposedly dead body, she notices that the part that's now been revealed shows that it's not a rag, it's a flag, and she recognizes that even though it's covered in blood and it's slightly faded, the sigil of Agored is sewn into the fabric. Is that our flag? A cat? Who brings a cat to the... Oh my gosh, who is this? Ugh. She angrily starts walking towards... I'm so glad this little baby's all... Oh my God. She pulls out her sending stone. Alert the king! Somebody get Lord in here now! Nab runs over. What? Ali, who is this? It's Lieutenant Bradshaw. She trained my brother and me. Hey everybody, Tyler here. Thank you so much for joining us in our first year of Tales of the Ever After. We are going on a quick holiday break. So our upcoming schedule, tea time for this episode will be out next week on December 9th. And we will have a special holiday one-shot DM'd by our very own Lynn Shephard, which will air on December 16th. Larsha and Larg and Stephanie will return on Tuesday, January 6th. Stay connected with us during the holidays, either on Instagram or Threads at Tales of the Ever After, or over on Blue Sky, Tales of Ever After. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate, and we can't wait to continue this adventure in the new year. We'll see you then. Tales of the Ever After is Randall Marsh as Alaric Athilden, Lynn Shephard as Stephanie Bradshaw, Kate J. White as Larsha Athilden, and Tyler Boroff, that's me, as your DM.
If you had rolled a 25 on your insight, you would have found out that Natharia was really the Empress.